All right, folks, you join me behind the wheel of the 2025 Rivian R1S. And today we are going to be doing a nighttime drive to give you guys a concept of how these lights are, but also how the sound is of this car. I am going to stay perfectly silent after this intro, so you'll get an understanding of how this car drives at night, how this car sounds on the highway and around town, and just overall the job Rivian did. Are there any squeaks? Are there any rattles? Things like that. Before we get going though, this is what the cabin looks like at night. You do see over there some accent lighting. If we hit this right here, we can actually change what we want it to look like. Do we want it to be orange? Do we want it to be yellow? Do we want it to be white? Which I feel like is kind of lame. This is like a greenish white, and then full on green, blue, and then my personal favorite, purple. During Halloween, you also had the option to change the color to red, which was actually really nice too. I'm kind of bummed that they didn't let us keep that. Okay, I'm going to be quiet. We're going to start around town, get on the highway, go back to around town, take in the sights, sounds, and visuals. These are the Matrix LED headlights, new for 2025, that bend as you drive, so take note of that as we get going. But those are the last words from me. Enjoy the drive, and if you guys have any comments, questions, or you want to see something specific on video, please do let me know. I had some folks DM me about the Matrix LEDs and how they look like in practice, so here you are. If you pay close enough attention, you can see this center bank shift as I turn the steering wheel. But that's enough for me. Enjoy the drive. I know I said I wasn't going to talk, but I'm going to break that. I don't know if you guys caught that. You might have to go back 15 or 20 some odd seconds. The high beams actually turned on, and when an oncoming car was coming, it crafted the lights in such a way that shrouded against the car in front. Very cool to see in action. I'm glad I hopefully was able to catch that on camera. Unsure how the quality looks. But watch this bend. Watch how this center bank of lights really does a good job turning around it, and then we'll accelerate up to highway speed. Okay, that's enough for me. I'll go back on mute. All right, as we're taking this off ramp, I realized I'm Greek. Being on full silent mode for a pretty long commute is something that my culture literally prohibits. So I apologize for that. But you guys started to get a sense for how quiet this Rivian R1S actually is on the road. Just because it's an electric vehicle doesn't inherently mean it is going to be quiet, because you have no internal combustion engine. Everything else becomes more apparent. Wind noise, suspension noise, tire noise, things like that. And in spite of the fact that we have some meaty all-terrain tires, the R1S does a pretty good job at dulling out that noise. This cabin is really insulated. There's only some mild wind noise and not too much noise from the motors either, which you'll see again as we get up to speed. These matrix lights are constantly playing around and moving around, but I find them very bright and very valuable. But let's get up to speed here. We are going to floor it from 46 miles an hour all the way to 70. 3, 2, 1. Mild motor noise, but honestly just enough, just what you want to hear. I'm going to keep it silent again. We are going to be going on the highway for a little bit longer, and then we will hit around town where we will round out this video. And again, thank you guys for tuning in to all the Rivian R1S content. Cars are so expensive. This SUV has a sticker price of $80,000, so you need to have full confidence when you're looking to buy it. And I hope that by the end of this Rivian R1S series, which might be 3 years long, you guys will have the confidence you need to say whether this truck is for you or not for you. If you have any questions, any video recommendations, anything you want to see with this Rivian R1S, you let me know. There's a high chance we can do it. I'm already going to be working with local press associations to try to get my hands on Kia EV9s and the competition so that we can kind of stat benchmark them against other vehicles in its class. I'm Money Shift. I promise I will be silent for the rest of this video until we say goodbye, because it's important for me to say goodbye. But anyway, see you soon. All right, folks, that's where we'll end it. I'm Money Shift. We'll see you in the next video.